Hey friends, welcome back. If you're new around here, my name is Sandy-Kaye and I will be going over my 32nd week of pregnancy. I am a mom to a almost year and a half year old son named Trenner. And let's dive right into baby's development for this week. This week, the baby is the size of a jicama, about 17 inches long and 4.3 pounds. As far as development, baby is starting their final growth spurt before birth. Your baby's fingernails have formed and will keep on growing until birth. And hair is now covering your baby's scalp, and you are able to see its texture and color now. Now let's go over my symptoms in my first pregnancy. I have them journaled here, and I was using the What to Expect app that first time around. And according to that, the baby's the size of celery, measuring 4.25 pounds and 17 inches long. And this week I was just saying, like, I cannot believe that we've already made it this far and how fast time flies. I can definitely still relate with that statement. And this week I was actually sick, so I had a sore throat and a cough. And so I didn't notice many symptoms because I was more busy blowing my nose, but I did notice my belly was more of a shelf now. I was finding myself reading and putting a book on it and putting water on it, so that's kind of funny. And then I was noticing baby rolling across my belly and making more alien-like movements. And then as far as nesting, I had just washed the baby's clothes, finished ordering the rest of the things off my Amazon registry, so I got that little 15% discount. And I was looking forward to making my breastfeeding and postpartum bins. And the rocking chair that I just rocked my son in before putting him down for a nap had just arrived, and I was looking forward to setting it up with my husband. Let's go ahead and get into the questions I go through each week for baby number 2. So how far along am I? I am 33 weeks as of today. Total weight gain, I've gained 16 pounds. Stretch marks, no stretch marks, at least not yet. Maternity clothes, yes, I am in those for sure. And then how am I sleeping? I've been sleeping really good. I've actually been surprised that I haven't had any hip discomfort from sleeping on my sides. And I think using a pregnancy pillow definitely helps. I know I had it more my first pregnancy, which is funny because I was still using the same pregnancy pillow, but thankfully, knock on wood, that I continue to sleep well. Haven't had to wake up much to go pee as I limit my water intake before bed. But yeah, I've been sleeping really good. Best moment this week would just be having my son start swim lessons. It's been so fun to see the faces he makes when he comes up from the water, and just seeing him kick more in the water and getting even more comfortable has been so fun. And missing anything? No, can't think of anything. Movement. Yes, I have been feeling movement for sure, feeling more limbs gliding across my belly or just poking out and jabbing and having to push them back in sometimes. Baby's especially active whenever I'm eating meals. Food cravings, chocolate and more chocolate. I feel like I could just have a treat for every meal now, as some things aren't starting to sound good anymore. Nothing's making me queasy or sick, which is the next question, but just noticing I'm not interested in as much food, so just having something sweet is always something that sounds good. Gender guess, I'm still gonna go with a girl. Labor signs, no labor signs. For my symptoms this week, I've been having more stomach aches and just stomach discomfort. I've noticed I've had to take Tums once or twice this week, and now noticing definitely having to limit the size of my meals. Where I'd normally have a normal size bowl, now I just use this mini little bowl for my dinner and try and just stick to eating that. And then I just eat first thing when I wake up around 5 or 6 a.m. I'll have a protein bar, and that seems to help. I have my biggest meal, breakfast, in the morning, after that protein bar. Then I'll have breakfast an hour or two later, and that's when I can eat the most food. But then I notice as the day goes on, can't eat as much, and I can just feel my food sit up higher. So having to eat smaller even though I'm hungry. So just smaller snacks throughout the day. I've noticed I've been peeing more often and just generally wanting all the water, very thirsty. And then I've noticed some more brain fog this week and just having such a hard time making decisions, like deciding what breast pump to get through my insurance. I was going back and forth between two of them. And finally, it just felt so good to make a decision. After doing some research, was like, okay, this is the one I'm going to go with. But yeah, hard time making decisions this week. Emotionally, how am I doing? I'm doing well. I feel much better. I just finished my third trimester to-do list, everything before baby that I want to get done, and writing out my hospital bag list. Because when I had asked my midwife and she like when to have it done by, and she said 36 weeks, I'm like, okay, that's 3 weeks away. That means since we live in a rural place, it's like I need to have everything ordered, which I pretty much do have everything ordered at this point. There's like one more thing, those after eavesdrops. That's like the last thing that I need to order, which I'm waiting for like 6 more days when I get my 15% off on Amazon. And then I'll finish ordering all that and then any other last minute baby things. But just feeling a lot better, even having all those things written down on paper, although they're not done, just having them written down, knowing what I need to do has made me feel a lot better. Belly button in or out? It is still in, but just very much poking out at the top or just firm. Wedding rings are still on, and then looking forward to anything. I'm looking forward to going camping with my family this weekend and with some friends, and just for some sunny days ahead. That is always very welcome. All right, let's end off with a belly update. Here's my 33-week pregnant belly. From the side, front, thanks again so much for watching this video today, and please do comment and let me know how your pregnancy is going, how you are feeling, if you're also 33 weeks pregnant, or where you're at in your pregnancy or trying to conceive journey. I would really love to hear from you, and we'll catch you next week. Bye.